Hello, today we're going to talk about some maths, and I am going to talk about some algebraic expressions. So first we have to distinguish between something called constants and variables. Well, what is a constant? Well, a constant is a number which does not change. For example, the number 2, the number pi, the number e, what else? The number 5, take a random number, 7. These do not change, whereas variables like x or y or z, they can take any number of different variables. They can change. They could be, they could have different values. They could be 1 or 2 or 3, or they have a range of different values. Constants and variables. Okay, so you've got to keep those in mind, that they're different things. What else do we talk about in algebra? We talk about terms. In any algebraic expression you have a number of terms. For example, here's an algebraic expression, x squared plus x plus 2. This x squared is a term, the x is a term, and this 2 is also a term. So all of this together is itself what we call an expression, a collection of different algebraic terms. And let's write another expression. We could have, for example, 2x squared plus 3x minus 2y plus 3. That's another algebraic expression, and there are a number of so-called coefficients. And that is the number in front of a variable. So the x squared coefficient is 2, the x coefficient is 3, and the y coefficient is minus 2. Don't forget to take in the sign. Okay, let's take a new slide. Well, what can you do with algebraic expressions? Well, you can simplify them. That means reducing them from a lot of terms to the smallest number of terms possible. So, for example, here's an expression, algebraic expression. 7x plus 5 minus 6y plus 2x plus y minus 8. We might be asked to simplify this expression. So we have to gather up all the terms. So if I look at this one here first, this is a term involving x. So how many x have I got? I've got 7x plus 2x, which makes 9x altogether. Then normally you write the variables first and then the constant. So I've got minus 6y plus y and then a minus 1. Now these two directly cancel. A plus y minus a y make no y's, so I'm just left with minus 6y. And then I've got add 5 plus 5 minus 8, which makes minus 3. I've simplified this expression to just this thing. And what else are we going to talk about? We're going to just mention the word formula, or the plural is formulae. It's basically a recipe to work out a quantity using one or more variables. So for example, here's a classic one. Let speed be v, distance be s, and time t, then speed equals distance over time is the formula for speed. Calculate the speed in seconds when s equals 100 and t equals 10. The speed in meters per second. Well, speed equals distance over time. I start by just repeating myself, and then I take 100 meters divided by 10 seconds. One of those zeros cancel, and I get 10 meters per second.